Europeans who visit the US. What made you go what the fuck? Everyone wanted me to have a great day. Free refills, my friend. Free refills. The ads in between TV shows felt unnecessarily long and also repeated the same info, just worded differently. Raccoons stealing our bread overnight while camping. The box was closed and we put weights on it. Yet these clever little trash pandas found a way in and out. Tax not included in the price tag. It's weird. Perfect strangers asking me how I'm doing. Roadside billboards scattered along the interstates in the south. Billboard 1, Jesus. Billboard 2, porn and booze, next exit. Billboard 3, guns, guns, guns. Yep, driving down the interstate near where I live, you can see billboards that go. Strippers, be washed in the blood of Jesus. Adult toys, next exit. For the wages of sin is dead. Strippers. Edit, it's Georgia. The political ads where they just smear the fuck out of the opposition. That other bloke, he touches kids and pisses on toilet seats. This ad is brought to you by the other politician. Blew my mind when I saw those. Portion sizes, vehicle sizes, road sizes, house sizes. My coworker from Germany saw a pic of my house and asked how many families live there. Prices without taxes, pro-life/pro-choices ad in the subway, lawyer ad everywhere, tornadoes. On the first day of our US road trip, we stopped for a lunch at a roadside restaurant south of San Francisco. When we tried to pay, the waiter told us that another customer that just had left paid for our meals and wished us a nice trip. What the fuck, who does that? So nice. Totally made my day and honestly the whole vacation. There was this one Starbucks line I was in. One person paid for the next person's drink. The next person that got the free drink paid for the next one, and so on. It ended up being like 130-person chain until someone ended it. I was going to count the number of American flags I saw on my 2 weeks in Florida. I gave up on the ride from Miami Airport to South Beach. I was in New York for a little less than a week. It was my first and so far only time in the USA. Since there's a stereotype about Americans religiously loving their flag, I thought it would be fun to count every American flag I saw. I gave up at 400. Answering for someone else. I'm American answering for a German. Ice machines in hotels. They couldn't understand why the hotels had so many ice machines and why there are signs for them. I couldn't stop laughing about it and honestly have no idea why we love ice so much. He also asked what people had in the big plastic cups. I said pop/soda. He laughed and said they look like they are 1.5 liters. There is no way they are drinking soda. Silly friend. Yes, they are. Honestly, Walmart. Went there to buy a SIM card and some groceries. Also found out that I could also buy pet fish, car parts and shoes. All in one building. Also, while in the queue to the checkout, we were next up and they just decided to close the lane. We had to requeue somewhere else. I hate going to Walmart. I never go there by choice. But no matter how prepared I think I am, once a year I need a rain fly, an automotive bulb, 35mm film, marshmallows, corn on a cob, sunblock, spray paint, and rope like all in the same trip. And I'll of course be in the rural USA if I were to buy everything separately. Each store would be 14 miles apart. Portion sizes and adverts for drugs would be the big two. All the other differences would be either stuff you don't experience on holiday, or within the kind of differences you'd expect from another country. But the meals were just unbelievably massive, And having people hawk serious medication to you through the TV was very jarring. Oh, and the number and duration of ad breaks as well. One night, me and my dad were in some small town on our way to somewhere else, decided to watch Silence of the Lambs on TV. The ad breaks towards the end were insane, completely ruined the film. They managed to put one in the middle of the fucking finale. Remember the bit where Clarice finds the well, and then the lights go out? That's where they put an ad break. Fuck me sideways. Portion sizes, extreme air conditioning, like fridge temperature inside, advertisement, seems to be everywhere possible. Ads on how much you can sue people, honestly, what the fuck? Extreme patriotism, stars and stripes on every item you can think of. Homeless people, especially in San Francisco. I visited New York several times in the period 2009-2014. Positive what the fuck. Giant buildings with sometimes stunning architecture. Woolworth Building, 40 Wall Street, Chrysler Building, etc. Already impressive on pics, but overwhelming when literally towering above you in real life. Negative what the fuck. Some employees of the TSA. Man, I don't expect you to smile and be all sunshine, but screaming with all your might at some passengers while your head turns red with saliva dripping out of your mouth might be a bit much. The one thing I wasn't expecting from the US is how polite 99% of the people I met were. Lots of thanks, good wishes, and very friendly people. The amount of homeless and or crazy persons who would yell at people, portion sizes and free refills, listed prices are without the tax added, how car-centric even the cities are, how many commercials you have on TV. I have an uncle that moved away from the US about 30 years ago. Whenever he comes back to visit, he is always horrified by the commercials on TV for prescription drugs. It never occurred to me as an American how ridiculous a concept it is that the patient should tell his doctor what medicine should be prescribed, based off of an advert by that medicine. The political ads on TV that do not promote but instead demonize candidates. So and so is a devil from hell that will eat your newborn for breakfast if you vote for them. Don't do it if you love America. Scary music and black and white footage included. Weird. Very weird. Went to Burger King and got a medium fizzy drink, and they gave me this fucking plastic tank that held about 1.5 liters. Plus, about half of it was ice. What the fuck? Was staying with the nicest family ever. They worked extremely long hours and lived in the suburbs. I wanted to cook for them as a surprise and set out to the store on foot with an empty backpack for the groceries. Had to walk along the curb off and then cross an 8-lane highway to get to the store. Had to stop a really old man from bagging the groceries. Then was stopped by the police on the way back. They were really friendly. Just wanted to know where my car had broken down. Ended up explaining to me that there was basically zero infrastructure for walking out in the curbs. They took me home. On the way, I saw a sign. Gas 99 cents a gallon. Bud's Xmas gift for the community. Blew my dad's mind when I told him later. Got home. Thanked the nice officers. Made a vegetable casserole. When my wonderful host family came home, they were blown away but also extremely worried. All in all, I would say that no matter how crazy America may be or seem, Americans make up for all of it. They are some of the friendliest, most welcoming people I've ever met. The amount of obese people riding electric scooters at shopping places, being handicapped because you are obese. I saw a really huge woman in Walmart. I had never seen someone so big in my life before. I was almost staring at her. I think I either saw really fit or obese Americans. I also noticed some people jogging in the afternoon. Being from a tropical country, I never imagined anyone jogging or running in the afternoon. And everyone wearing sunglasses in a really cold but a little sunny weather. In my third world tropical country, people wear sunglasses as a fashion accessory. Everyone was really nice. One American young colleague was asking us to make faces while taking pictures on our last day, but my other Indian colleagues and I stood there like stones, lol.